Hey everyone, this story is in with the Mather Air Force Base stories, but as you can see, I got on a different shirt this time. I'm in Hua Hin, Thailand. I have retired and moved out of the country. But whatever, I'm going back and telling a story from my Mather Air Force Base days. So, I'm in Nav School, and it's coming up on the Christmas holidays, and you know they're cutting us loose. Everybody go back to their home for Christmas, but I was in Sacramento. My father's in Sacramento, so I wasn't going anywhere. So they said, "Hey, if any of you guys who are sticking around want to go for a B-52 ride, let us know." I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course." So, so we sign up. And B-52 flights and stuff, it's like 2 days of mission, like I think 2 days of mission planning or 1 day of mission planning, and then the next day is the flight. So basically you're with the crew for 2, maybe almost 3 days. And first day we're all mission planning, and basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna take off from Mather. They're going to fly over to Idaho, where there is a low-level range and EW range, and they're going to do some low-level stuff there. And then they're going to fly due west across like Idaho and Oregon, and then out to the Pacific Ocean. And then we're going to block off a piece of airspace that's like sea level to 50,000 for 50-mile circle, and then we're just gonna dick around and fly the airplane. Everybody's gonna get to fly. So we do the mission planning, and then during the mission planning, you know, the pilot, he tells me, "Hey, you know, Lieutenant, you're going to be sitting in the instructor's seat," which is just like a little stationary fold-out seat in between the pilot and the co-pilot. Now, that seat doesn't have it's not an ejection seat. He says, so if anything happens, like especially on the low-level route in Idaho, if anything happens, what I plan on doing is pulling the aircraft up, turning it sideways, so when everybody ejects, the guys in the bottom, the two navs, the bomb nav and the radar nav in the bottom, they'll shoot out sideways and not shoot, because they're going to be low level. They're not going to shoot down and right into the ground. He's going to pitch it up, turn, boop, boop, boop. People going to come out that way, and him and the co-pilot and the gunner are gonna go that way. And he said, you just gotta get out of whatever hole you can get out of in the time you can before that plane crashes. He said, you're gonna die, so just get used to it. And I was like, okay, alrighty then. So anyway, get in the aircraft, fired up, taxi out, taking off. Really cool to see. I don't have video or anything like that, because this is back in the late 80s. We didn't have smartphones and GoPros and all that stuff. We take off, fly over to Idaho. We're doing this low level route, man. And I mean, I'm looking out the window. I'm looking out the side window, and I'm seeing like telephone poles flash by. We were that low. And then, you know, you're coming up to the mountain ridge, and you're looking forward out of the aircraft, but the top of the mountain is up here, you know? And then you come over it and come back down. I'm like, fuck, this is crazy. So we go through that EW course, low level course, a couple of times, let the EW do whatever he does. And then we head out west, out towards the ocean. So we get out off the ocean, and block off the airspace. Like I said, I think it was just like sea level to 50,000 feet for a 50-mile radius. And then we just took turns flying the plane. the airman, the gunner, he got up in the co-pilot seat. Co-pilot got out. Gunner got in there, and he's fucking manhandling this thing. And the B-52 is so freaking big that the wings, like you look back, and the wings look like they are flapping. All right, and he's just, he's just flying an airplane, doing all kinds of stuff. No big deal. Then I get in, we swap out. I get in, and I mean, you gotta have some muscles. This shit is not fly by wire. So you're like, but it's really cool because you're flying, a friggin' Vietnam era B-52. Anyway, so we finished doing all that, and then basically come back to Mather, land, go into debrief, and that was it. It's a cool little gimme over the Christmas holidays. So anyway, that's a B-52 story. If you like my stories, please like and subscribe. If you got any comments, leave them down in the comment section, and I'll see you for the next story.